Good evening. This is Dr. Alston with Leading Change. I wanted to reach out to you guys and say good work on week one of the course. We've got 5 more weeks to go. I wanted to let everyone know that from some of the discussions I've read, there was some really good discussion. I appreciate the feedback that you gave myself and to your fellow students. It's very important. As we move away from week one and continue on in the course, I want to make sure everybody understands some of the key learnings that we wanted to take away from week one. True organizational transformation really rests and success is in the employee behavior and what those employee behavior have to be inside of the organization and outside the organization to affect change. I know for some of you, and some of you mentioned this in your postings, that, there's some of the question in regards to Netflix or Pandora or some other companies, the strategy was a little dated. The whole idea was to put ourselves back into that time frame and understand what was going on at that point. Let's kind of drive that home. This weekend, I was actually inside of a Tesla dealership. First time I've ever seen a Tesla dealership, inside a Tesla dealership. So think about this for a moment. If you were Ford Motor Company today, what strategic change would you have to make in order to deal with the shift that is happening right now in how people buy cars and what cars are? Just think about that. As we transition to all electric vehicles, what does a Ford Motor Company have to do? What does their strategy have to be to address this issue? And let me give you some kind of indication of what the significance of this is. Tesla has pre-sold almost 400,000 of its Model 3 vehicles. Some of those vehicles might not even be delivered until 2019. Some of the earliest ones will be delivered early in 2018. 500,000 vehicles pre-sold. Is that going to change the automotive industry in this country? And they're selling direct to consumers? Absolutely. So I want you to think about what we've learned this week. And if you had to craft a strategy for Ford, General Motors, other conventional car companies in the wake of what Tesla is about to do to the automotive industry, what would that strategy be? And then what would the employees inside the organization have to do to change themselves? And then what would they have to do outside of the organization to prepare for this new context in which they live? So just kind of think about that. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I look forward to talking to you. I've talked to some of you directly already. You know what your challenges are, what opportunities you have. Just go ahead and make those corrections, and we'll be talking again soon. Thanks.